It is Monaco Grand Prix week in Formula 1, so let's have a bit of a chat about it. This race was first held in 1950, which was the inaugural year of the F1 World Championship, and it's become a part of the Triple Crown of motorsport, but is also the jewel in the crown of Formula 1. We get glitz and glamour and yachts during this GP weekend because Monaco is just one of those circuits that oozes that sort of glamour. But all of that glitz and glamour tends to be reserved for the spectators because for the drivers on track, this can get a little bit brutal for them. Monaco is a temporary circuit. The drivers are racing on the streets of Monaco, and it means that we don't get a lot of runoff areas and any mistakes are punished really, really quickly. And it's one of those races that just really challenges the drivers mentally. One mistake on a Sunday and your weekend is over. A mistake in qualifying can make your race so much harder. It is not an easy circuit and requires a lot of concentration. Now this is a pretty short track, measuring at just 3.337 kilometers long, but it does have 78 laps, 19 corners and only one DRS zone. But even with that one DRS zone, overtaking is not easy in Monaco. It's actually incredibly difficult, and in 2003 we had a Monaco GP where there were 0 overtakes done. But to try and combat that, we do have a mandatory 2-stop race out in Monaco this weekend to see if it will change anything. The main problem with Monaco at the moment when it comes to overtakes is that this generation of cars are just too big and heavy to get those overtakes done cleanly. With the walls being so close, a lot of drivers aren't willing to take that risk where they just crash out of the race. And there is always a debate when it comes to the Monaco GP about whether or not it should stay on the calendar, whether it should stay because of the tradition or whether we should just take it off the calendar because we don't get much race action. But I'd love to know your thoughts on that in the comments.